Hi, and welcome to another episode of Cooking for the Yum of It. Today I will be making Bouillabaisse a la Wesley. What makes it a la Wesley, you say? Well, I wasn't able to get a few of the various ingredients, and so I had to change the recipe up just a little, but I still think it is going to come out great. And that's what makes it a la Wesley. So let's get started. Now, unlike regular clam chowder, Bouillabaisse is it's a tomato-based fish stew, so more like the Manhattan type of clam chowder rather than the New England that more people are familiar with. Now we're going to start by adding 2 cups of our canned diced tomatoes. Yes, it is canned, but don't worry, you're not going to taste it. You're not going to. You will not know it's canned once it's done. That's what I meant to say. To this, we're going to be adding our leeks, our carrots, our chopped celery, and our chopped fennel. Ooh, I missed one. I don't want that in there. Got all the vegetable prep earlier. I guess I missed that one. Now we are also going to be adding, this contains cayenne pepper, herbs of Provence, and just a little bit of salt. But first, we are going to add 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. If you go a little bit over, don't worry. Just adds a little bit of extra flavor to it, that's all. Now we add our like I said, the salt, cayenne pepper, and some herbs de Provence. Put that in there. Now we are going to add, make sure that's the right amount, 4 cups of water. One cup of white wine. I'm using Moscato, gives it a nice semi-sweet flavor, and 1 cup of our bottled clam juice. Now, you stir that nice and good, get everything mixed in there. This is a rather, excuse me, one of the least complicated recipes I've ever made. So, now we cover, we plug in our slow cooker, and we're going to cook this on high for 4 hours, and we're going to check it later, see if the vegetables are tender. If not ready yet, then we'll give it another hour. And half an hour later after that, either within 4 or 5 hours, we will then be adding our various seafood items, and we'll see how it comes out after that. Okay, it's been 4 hours now, and I wish you could smell this. It just smells so fantastic. Now, first we have to see, I'll find a nice piece of carrot. If the carrot's done, and ooh. Yeah, carrot's done. That means the other vegetables are done, which means it's now time to add all the lovely bits of seafood. Now here we have some freshly frozen scallops. These were half the price of the regular scallops they sell, so I went with them instead of the more expensive, of course. And now this is our rock cod. Last but not least, our peeled and deveined shrimp. I even made sure all the vein has come out because I don't want to be eating the stuff that's in the that vein. Now let's get this nice and stirred. Break up the fish that was in there. You can already see the shrimp is starting to turn that lovely shade of shrimp pink. We cover and cook for another 30 minutes. Back soon. And now it is time to have this delicious, delicious bouillabaisse. First I'm going to give it one more good stir. Oh, this smells so good. Can you see that? Oh, I wish you could, like I say it every time, I wish you could smell this. Now, according to the cookbook, you serve it by placing a little bit of toasted baguette in the soup bowl, and then ladling a nice, generous portion of the bouillabaisse. And you set the temperature on the slow cooker down to warm because you don't want it to overcook before your roommates get home to enjoy some bouillabaisse. Now my favorite part. Ooh, Mmm. 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 And here's just the liquid part. Oh, that is so good. This is the best bouillabaisse. Of course, it's the only bouillabaisse I've ever had. Oh, sorry about the camera jiggling. My the apartment cat has decided to mark it as another piece of his property. Wow, this is so good. This is definitely something I'm going to want to make more often. Oh, this is just, oh, heavenly. Sorry, I cut out before I was ready to go. Anyway, that is my bouillabaisse a la Wesley. I hope you get a chance to make it yourself because it is really good. I hope you'll join me next week when I will be preparing a festival of eggs. See you next week, and always remember, until then, eat and enjoy.